Thanks for joining us at the Business of Art Center. You're going to love this segment. It is so interesting. We're in the art shop, and I'm with Steve Wood of the Concrete Couch. Concrete Couch sounds really intriguing, Steve. So what is that, and what's your mission?
Well, thank you for asking. Concrete Couch is a nonprofit organization, and our mission is building community through creative projects.
Okay.
Should I tell you more?
Yes. How does that play out?
Well, creative projects could be working with a group of school kids, making a bench for their school, or it could be working with a bunch of senior citizens, crafting their stories and then telling those stories to a larger audience. Or it could be making cold frames for a high school that the kids learn about growing and building, and they contribute to their school lunch program. So there's all kinds of things, and pretty much limited only by our imagination.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are some of the things you're working on right now?
Well, right now in this metal shop, we are working with some kids making a gate for a garden area at a local elementary school, which is very neat because a lot of the kids actually went to that elementary school, and now as high school students they're able to make this thing. And, when they install it, the kids are like, oh,
Yeah.
they get very excited. So getting to give back to their community a little bit, and they learn something along the way.
So yes, they're learning some skills with tools.
Yes.
And with people. And so what does that feel like when they're finished?
Well, I think nowadays kids don't get to work with hand tools, and especially sophisticated hand tools, very much. Average high schooler, if you take out a pair of needle nose pliers and say, what is this? Maybe half of them would be pliers. So they come out with the vocabulary and the knowledge to actually use it, which I think is super handy. Beyond that, they get this opportunity to work with other people, artists. We have engineers come in on projects. We have design folks, landscape architects, builders of all kinds. And they get to have all that kind of interaction. As well as, often we work with one school, but often, as we do here with our Fab Labs on Wednesday afternoons, we got all kinds of people showing up from all over town. So you never know who's going to end up meeting who and how they're going to interact.
Yeah.
So those are valuable things for people nowadays, I think.
Yes, yes. Connecting is always important.
Exactly.
Okay, so if people want to volunteer, there are all kinds of opportunities, right?
Yes. So if they are interested in volunteering for Concrete Couch, they can go to our website, and we actually have a position in our organization, the Creative Community Service Coordinator, and her job is to find the best project for you. So you can get on the website and find her email or her number and call her up if you're a number person. And she often will sit down with you and have a cup of tea somewhere downtown and, talk with you about what you want to get out of it. And we have all kinds of people doing community service. So we've got some court-ordered folks, we got some National Honor Society kids, we got people in all kinds of situations that want to give back for one reason or another. And we can find a place for all of them.
Okay, so as a volunteer, there's plenty to do. And what if you want a project done?
Great question. So if you want a project facilitated by Concrete Couch, just give us a shout, and we're happy to visit your facility and kind of brainstorm with you. And if it's murals and sculptures and benches and maps, sure, we'll do that. But if it's something else quirky and a little bit different, we'll entertain it. And hopefully we can help you out. And at the very least, maybe we can help get the materials for it recycled, because we've got a great network that way. And if that saves you a couple $100, we're happy to do it.
Oh, great. And speaking of materials, if they want to donate some materials.
Donating materials are always accepted.
I bet.
So we have our Fab Lab, which is run at the Business of Art Center on Wednesday afternoons. And that is an opportunity to build and make things out of recycled materials.
All right.
So there's plywood, there's dimensional lumber, there's nails and screws, anything like that. And especially yogurt tubs with lids.
Okay. Thank you, Steve. You're doing some great things here for the community, for people, and in just so many ways. Thank you for what you do.
Well, thanks for coming and visiting us.